Good stuff. What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so glad that you have decided to tune in. And today we're going to be talking about what is SEO and how you can use it for your church, your ministry, or your business. I got some stats right there on the screen. Let me show them to you real quick. Let me see if I can make them a little bit bigger. There's some stats right here for you of our Google Search Console for one of our church websites. As you can see right here, family, look at that. 1,670 clicks within 3 months, 84,800 impressions within 3 months. And you can see right there, that's proof this is Google Search Console. It's official. So family, today I want to encourage you, pull out a notepad, pull out and let's take some notes because I'm going to be talking to you about what is SEO. What is SEO and how you can use it to grow your ministry, your church, or your business. So first of all, you may ask, what is SEO? Well, let me break it down like this. Let me see. Hold on one second. Let me just let me try something here real quick. Let me try that and go here like that. Okay. 1 second. I'm just learning how to work this real quick. Okay, boom. Let's do it like that. Boom. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, fam. Okay, I was trying to make myself bigger, but I'll just go work with what I got. So SEO stands for search engine optimization. Okay, and what that means is when someone types a keyword into Google or any search engine, such as how to find a church, how to build a business, how to start an online business, those are all considered keywords. Okay, now what happens is when you optimize your website or you optimize your blog for a certain keyword, there's a good chance that your blog or your website will show up in Google when someone types in that keyword. Okay, so as you can see from our results right here, we're getting a lot of results because our blogs are optimized. Okay, if you go down here to, you can see right there. Can you see that? You can see right there how many different keywords that we're ranking for. Look at all those keywords. You see them? Victory Outreach Church, Victory Outreach Rehab, Victory Outreach, free rehab centers in Cape Town, Victory Outreach Palmer Scriptures, rehab centers in Cape Town free. So that's the first 10 keywords, but we're ranking for over 1,000 keywords. So if I tell Google, show me 50 more or show me 50, it's going to show me 50. Look at all that. Run for Hope, Church Near Me, benefits of giving, tithes and offerings, free drug rehab, Cape Town. So these are all keywords that we're ranking. Reason being is because we optimized our blog for keywords. Now, here's the cool thing. When you write a blog, you can optimize it for a keyword and it might rank for several other keywords. So even though you target one keyword, it might rank for several other keywords. So that's what SEO is. SEO is getting your blog or website to show up in a search engine when someone types in a specific keyword. Now, what is the strategy behind SEO? The strategy behind SEO is you want to optimize certain areas of your blog, which is your blog title, your meta title, your meta description. You want to put your target keyword within the first sentence of your content. You want to optimize your social meta title, your social meta description. You also want to optimize your image alt text and your image alt tag. So there's two things you want to optimize in your image. I think it's image alt text and image alt tag, if I'm not, or image alt title. So image alt text and image alt title. You want to put an internal link. You want to put an external link. So that's 10 things I'm giving you right there. And to top it off, you also want to put an embedded video in your blog. You don't have to, but if you do, what happens is if people watch your video, then they stay on your page longer. So that's a pro tip right there. Okay. And then you also want to put an image in your blog. All right, because you want to optimize that image. So I've given you 12 steps that you can do. Okay, now what happens is when you optimize for a certain keyword and you do it right, there's a good chance that your blog is going to show up in Google when someone types in that keyword. Okay, let me go do some research for you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and load up Google right here. Okay, google.com. Now, the website I just showed you is optimized for free rehab in Cape Town. Okay, so I'm going to type in free rehab in Cape Town. Now, let's see what shows up. Okay, so we're going to scroll down. Well, you can see right there, we got our Google My Business. That helps out also. That's another topic for another day. But if you scroll down, you'll probably see our blog or our website listed. Well, there you go. That's Victory Outreach Cape Town, and that's our blog. Now, it's no coincidence that that says Rehab in Cape Town #1 free program, amazing success, because that's our meta title. And you can tell Google what you want your meta title to say. So if you see something like this and you're looking for a rehab and you see #1 free program, amazing success, there's a good chance you're going to click that. So you want to optimize your meta title. Now, this right here is your meta description. Okay. So we got free drug rehab. Even though there are very few free drug rehab programs, Victory Outreach is one of them. We are a drug treatment rehab that believes in the power of God. So that's our meta description. So I could actually go and open up that blog for you and show you how I optimized it. And then I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and log in. I'm not going to show my screen yet because I need to type in some password and all that. So just keep this screen up here for now. Okay. Just enjoy that screen. All right. And then I'm going to log in. Once I log in, I'll share my other screen with you because I have to type in the password and all that. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm just going to go ahead and log in. 1 second, fam. All right. Okay, here we go. We're logging in real quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this blog right here that we have that we're checking out. I'm going to, okay, blog. Now, this is our blog right here on our website. So I'm going to log in so I could get into the back end of this blog, and I'm going to show you how I optimized it. And if you have any questions, if you catch this live on demand, drop your questions in the comment section. Okay, I would love to assist where I can. Also, if this video gives you value, go ahead and give it a like, share, follow, however you want to do it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and log into this blog. So let me go ahead and click refresh because I'm logged in now. So our dashboard should show up here. So let me close this. Okay, so our dashboard should show up here. Internet's going a little bit slow. Apologize on that. So here's our dashboard. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click edit post. I'm going to show you how I optimize this. So let me get out the way. Let's go to make this a little bit bigger. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I did. All right. Like I said, internet's going a little bit slow. Sorry about that. All right. So I talked to you about keyword in first paragraph, right? Our keyword that we're targeting is free rehab in Cape Town. So as you can see in our first sentence, we have you ever wondered where to find a free rehab in Cape Town? Well, we have an answer for you. So there it is, free rehab in Cape Town. First sentence. Okay. If you scroll down, we're going to take a look at our meta title. Rehab in Cape Town. Okay, so actually we're optimizing this blog for rehab in Cape Town. That's our target keyword. Okay. So as you can see right here, first I told you blog title. Let's start over. Blog title #1, right? So right here we got rehab in Cape Town, amazing results. That's our blog title. Then I told you meta title, right? So let's scroll down to meta title and see if we can find our keyword in the meta title. Rehab in Cape Town, #1 free program, amazing success. That's what you saw on Google. Okay. #3, I told you meta description. Are you looking for a rehab in Cape Town? So there it is, rehab in Cape Town. It's in our meta description. You can see the word right there. #4, I told you first sentence of your content, or first paragraph of your content. Here we go. Have you ever wondered where to find a free rehab in Cape Town? So that's #4. Okay. So those are the 4 places. Then I told you want to optimize your image, right? I told you your image. So I have some images here. As you can see, if you click on that image, the alt text, rehab in Cape Town. Okay. And if I go to replace, this is a pro tip, and I'll open up my media library. You can also put your keyword in your alt text right here and your alt title right here. I also put it in the description. It's not necessary, but I put it there also. So you got alt text. What does that say? Rehab in Cape Town. Title, Rehab in Cape Town. So let's go ahead and close that. So we're already at step number 6. Step number 7, I told you want to optimize your let me see, you did your image already. Then you want to optimize your social meta title. So if you scroll down, you got social. And what I like to do is just take my same meta title and use it for my social meta title. Rehab in Cape Town, #1 free program, amazing success. And then I got Facebook description. Are you looking for a rehab in Cape Town? Victory Outreach Rehab is free of charge with facilities for men and women. So there's our keyword, rehab in Cape Town. So that's our social meta title, meta description. That's for Facebook. If you scroll down, you also got Twitter. Okay. So that's, I think, steps 7 and 8. And then number 9, I told you internal link. So what I did is I put right here, our drug rehab programs have an amazing success rate of those who graduate. We're one of the best rehab centers in Cape Town for free. Okay. So if you see here, I got some links. I got some internal links. Here's a link right here. This is a link. This links to another blog. Okay. It's called an internal link, which links to another blog on our website. Okay. You can see it right here. It links to that blog right there. Right? If you scroll down, that's an internal link. Now we're going to find an external link. So I'm going to scroll down right here. The following timeline illustrates the growth and development of Victory Outreach International. In 1967, their vision was to reach East Los Angeles. The vision brought in to include California, then all of America, then, and I put read more. And this links to our international website. So that is, that links to our history and vision. So that's not the external link. Let me see if I can find the external link for you. Our external link probably links to our international website. I would just have to find it. It's probably in here somewhere. Let's see, what does this say here? Nope, that's not it. Let's see if I can find it for you. There it is right here. Here it is. Victory Outreach is a free drug rehab. So if you click that, you can see it links to our international website. So you got an internal link, external link. We don't have a video. That's something that we could probably add to our blog, but this bad boy is ranking really good. It's getting a lot of traffic. I'll show you that before I head out. Okay, so number 1, title. Okay, number 2, meta title. Number 3, meta description. Number 4, first sentence of content or first paragraph of content. Here's our keyword. Okay, number 5, internal link. I showed you the internal link. Number 6, external link. External link. Number 7, image, alt text. That's number 7. So let's go here, image, alt text. Number 8, image, alt title. Number 9, social meta title. Let me scroll down, go to social meta title. Number 10, social meta description. Number 11, you want to add an image. Here's our image that we optimized right here. Boom. And number 12, you could put an embedded video. That's how you optimize a blog. Now, let me show you how this blog is ranking. If we go to our Google performance, we're going to go back here. Okay. So I'm going to search. Remember, we're trying to optimize it for rehab in Cape Town, right? So I'm going to click this word right here, free rehab in Cape Town. And we're going to search pages. Now, remember, this is our blog page right here. This is our blog page. Okay. So let's see what blogs are ranking for the keyword free rehab in Cape Town. So you can see here, boom, I think this is the blog that we just visited. So let's go ahead and open it. I'm going to share that tab with you. And you'll see if this is the one that how it's ranking in Google. So there's the blog I just showed you. There it is right there. Now look at it. Let's go back to our Google My Business, our Google Search Console. You can see it has over 89 impressions and 6 clicks. That's our homepage. That blog right there has 18 impressions and 3 clicks within the last 3 months. Okay. But here's the cool thing. I'm going to go to pages, right? I'm going to click on there. I'm going to click this page. Now, when I go to pages, I'm going to clear the query, and it's going to tell me what keywords this page is ranking for. So now I'm on the page, right? If you go to pages, this is the page that I'm on. That's our blog. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me see. Let me just go back here. Let me just clear everything up real quick. Okay, so the free rehab in Cape Town. Okay, then I'm going to find that page. I'm going to click, which is right here. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. Okay, so let's go to pages. There we go. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear up that keyword. Okay, so here's our pages. Now I'm going to say, tell me all the keywords that this page is ranking for. And I'm going to go to queries. And this is all the keywords that this one blog right here is ranking for. Okay, just by optimizing it for one keyword. So let's go back over here and look at all the keywords. Free rehab in Cape Town. Victory Outreach Free Recovery Home. Free rehab centers in Cape Town. And look at all the impressions that we're getting. Over 2,801 impressions for the keyword rehabs in Cape Town. 1,880 impressions for the keyword rehab centers in Cape Town. 1,472 for drug rehab Cape Town. It's not getting a lot of clicks, but it's getting a lot of impressions. But what we are getting clicks for are words like Victory Outreach Free Recovery Home, free rehab centers in Cape Town, free rehab in Cape Town. We're getting clicks for that. See that? Rehab centers in Cape Town for free. So we're getting a lot of impressions and a lot of clicks for just this one blog. In the last 3 months, this one blog page has had 20,000 impressions and 34 clicks. Tell me that's not full, family. Tell me that's not powerful. So that's how you optimize a blog. Those are the 12 steps or 11 steps that I like to use. It works. And it's not, I want to say it's not as difficult as some people make it seem. I guess they make it seem difficult so they can charge you. But it's not that difficult. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. This works for your business, your ministry, your church, whatever keywords, whoever your target audience is. You find out what they're typing in Google and begin to optimize blogs. Now, here's one thing I would say before I get ready to wrap it up. If you don't have a blog on your website, then you're limiting yourself, because you really want to go for one target keyword per page. So if you don't have a blog, then your website is limited to the pages that it has. If it has 5 pages, like homepage, contact us, giving, whatever, service times, and media. So that's 5 pages. But if you have a blog, you can write as many blogs as you want and optimize each blog for a different keyword. That's why it's very important to have a blog on your website. Okay, not only that, you want to install Google Search Console. That's going to give you valuable data so you can see how your blog and your website is ranking in Google. Once again, family, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. I would love to assist where I can. Also, if this video has given you any value, do me a favor, like, follow, share, subscribe. It's your boy, Pastor Dre. God bless.